Yes. Welcome to Dimbal Africa. And of course, we are doing some of the post analysis here. And where are you following us from? You, of course, we are having a lot of matches that happened over the weekend. Yesterday, it was on Saturday, we had a big match. Today, we also have a big match whereby Chelsea is playing Tottenham Hotspurs. And of course, before we just deal on that, yesterday we saw whereby the Kenya Football Federation, that is FKF, they decided we have a new president in the town after Nick Mwendwa served for 2 terms together with his deputy, that was Doris Petra Atieno, who was also in the race. And now we have a new president. The new president in town, Football Kenya Federation, whereby players and also stakeholders have been crying for a new change. They have been crying for a fresh start, a start that will give Kenya a new reign when it comes to Kenyan football. And now we have Hussein Mohammed and McDonald Mariga, former Arambe Stars and Inter Milan player, is the deputy for Hussein Mohammed. A fresh start. Does it mean that we are going to win AFCON? We are going to feature in AFCON. The problems that we have been having when it comes to sports, they are going to be over, because we have been having a lot of things that are happening. For example, players, they are not getting enough support from the government, Football Kenya Federation, whereby some of the clubs, they don't even attend some of the matches because of transport. Some players, they fail to attend training because lack of fair, lack of that management, whereby some management are not consistent in what they are doing. So we have a new president in town, Hussein Mohammed. This is a fresh start. This is a fresh start, a start that will change Kenyan football, a start that will make Kenya go ahead, a start that will make Kenya get that football that fans they have been yearning for. The question is Maringa going to give? Is he going to deliver? Because you remember, even in the general election 2022, Kenyans had a lot of hopes with Kenya Kwanza government, but at the end of the day, you are now seeing what is happening in the ground. So we have Maringa in the town, we have Hussein Mohammed in the town, and of course Doris Petra, who was also in the race. She said that she conceded to Hussein Mohammed and Maringa, McDonald Maringa. We also have Barry Otieno. Barry Otieno was also there. We also have Cleophas Toto Simanyula was also there. We had a lot of competitors who went for that head-to-head in the general election in the race for FKF president. But at the end of the day, McDonald Mariga and Hussein Mohammed, they won. Are they going to deliver? Are they going to deliver? Because Kenyan football has been in a total mess, whereby Harambee Stars has not been playing in the Africa Cup of Nations. Harambee Stars has not been making a lot of improvement when it comes to African football and also East African. We had a cover whereby our wrestling stars are really performing more than the national team, that is Harambee Stars. We also had problems with the under 17, whereby some of the players who were going to Dominican Republic, they did not go there. So we are having a new change in town. McDonald Mariga and Hussein Mohammed. Who is going to deliver? Are they going to give us that momentum whereby fans want to see a change that can make Kenya go ahead? That is just what we are waiting to see, because Kenyan football has been in a total mess. Also, sports industry has been a total mess. We have a new CS in town, also Kipchumba Murkomen. So if Kipchumba Murkomen, they are going to work together with Hussein Mohammed and McDonald Mariga, very sure that the football of this country is going to improve, because football has been neglected in this country. McDonald Mariga and also Hussein Mohammed. Some of the events that happened yesterday, and you know that some of those presidential candidates, they said that the election was rigged. I was listening to Nick Mwendwa, who said that the election was rigged, and I was also there covering the FKF elections. And we have a new president, and the president we have is Hussein Mohammed. and Hussein Mohammed is one of the leaders who has been given that priority to make Kenyan football go ahead, together with McDonald. Maringa, that is all about our new president in town, Hussein Mohammed. Of course, the new president is going to have a lot of changes, is going to have a lot of work, because we have to host AFCON 2027, CHAN 2025. We also don't have stadiums. Our Harambee Stars is playing in Angola, is playing in Rwanda, South Africa, because we lack stadium. Kasarani, Moi International Sports Center, Nyayo, we also have Dantora, we also have Ulizi Sports Complex. We need to get a stadium that can host an opening match, for example, where Kenya is going to play in Africa Cup of Nations. A fresh start in Kenyan football. Are you happy? Are you happy with what we saw yesterday? Do you support Hussein and Maringa? Do you support Hussein and Maringa? Of course, we are having a lot of problems with our national team. They don't have that support. And the most important thing is to raise this Kenyan flag. This is what we need to improve. We need to improve this Kenyan flag and let the Kenyan flag fly high in those countries, because we have the CHAN. The CHAN is now going to happen. We had the MOHAMMED derby that was going to happen, but we did not have that match happening because we don't have a stadium. Kasarani is currently under renovations. Other stadiums are under renovation, and we are looking forward to see what Hussein and Mariga they're going to bring on table, because they are the one that have been selected yesterday in that FKF general elections, and they are going to lead Kenyan football for the next 4 years. Are we going to host AFCON 2027? Are we going to feature in the CHAN? Are we going to host the CHAN? Because our neighbors, Tanzania, neighbors, Uganda, they are ready. They have Uganda, they have Nambole stadiums, Mandela stadiums. We also have Tanzania, Benjamin Mkapa Stadium, but in Kenya, we don't have a stadium. How are we going to host AFCON if we don't have a stadium? How are we going to feature if we don't have a stadium? That is all about Kenyan football elections, new president in town. Yesterday in the English Premier League, we saw Manchester United being defeated 3-2 by Nottingham Forest. And of course, I was telling Manchester United fans that this new coach will not change anything, because the players, they don't have that energy to play. And also, quality of the talents is very poor. Coordination from the midfield, defense to the striking. They are not going to win. They won against Everton, but now they were defeated by Nottingham Forest. Actually, Nottingham could have scored more than 5 goals in that match. Yes, again, Manchester City was held 2-2 draw by not Crystal Palace. Manchester City, they are going back to their default setting. That is what we call default setting. Manchester City is going back to the default setting, because they have been having a poor performance when it comes to this football in the Premier League, but now they have been L2 draw. Of course, you know, Liverpool remains at the top of the Premier League after 14 outings. Today, we have a big match. Chelsea is playing against Tottenham Hotspur at Stamford Bridge. Who's going to win between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur? My prediction, Chelsea to win 4-1 against Tottenham Hotspur, because Tottenham has not been a tough side for Chelsea. You know, Chelsea, they have been doing a good job there. And I hope that the referee will give a fair play when it comes to that match, because it is a big match, and a big match that will determine whether Chelsea, they are going to compete in this Premier League title, or they are going to leave it for Liverpool, because Liverpool, they are already doing their things. They won against Manchester United over the week, and Manchester United, they have lost 2 games in a row. That is what we call English Premier League. Premier League is that. Ruben Amorim, welcome to English Premier League. and losing to Nottingham Forest. Of course, I had told my friends that Nuno Esperanto, who is the head coach of Nottingham Forest, is not a good man when it comes to coaching because he understands strategy of EPL. He was coaching Wolverhampton Wanderers, and now he has taken over the Nottingham Forest after he went to the Saudi Arabia and he came back. That is Nuno Esperanto. Manchester United was clobbered by Nottingham Forest, while Manchester City was held 2-2 draw by Crystal Palace. What a surprise for Manchester City. Are they going to compete in this Premier League again? There is no title for them. Of course, AFRIQ24, that was a bit of post-match analysis and also prediction for today, whereby big match is Chelsea playing against that is Tottenham Hotspur. Enzo Maresca is the new coach of Chelsea, and also we have a new coach of Tottenham, who is Ange Postecoglou. Always remember to subscribe to AFRIQ24 whenever you have time. Watch our news because we have all shows here and news updates any day, anytime. Maringa and Hussein MOHAMMED for FKF president.